going on, folks? We are out here in a secret spot. Just kidding, it's Arroyo City. We're gonna be fishing the pier right here. I'm gonna be throwing this double shad rig. I've been throwing this since I was a kid. It normally produces nice trout in this water. You charge them up with a light, and these little glow shads, they just run and rip right through the water, and these trout come in and they hammer it. I also have AM lures and some DOA shrimps, just in case. I see some nice mullet that are working right here. So there's some bait fish in the water. Hopefully, where there's bait fish, there's predator fish here. So it's gonna be a little cold tonight. That's why I had this jacket on. Probably gonna have to work these lures nice and slow, but hopefully we get on some fish. I just wanted to do a little intro for you guys. And what I'm using is a Falcon medium light HG rods. This is a 7'6". Normally I like throwing a 7 foot, but this is the one I have right now. Concept Z 20 pound Power Pro braid. And yeah, I've been throwing bait casters for freshwater for a while now, but I'm trying to get into the whole saltwater game of it. Just try to change it up because I'm trying to expand my fishing skills, and hopefully we can get on some fish. I'm gonna strap on the GoPro, or we might just keep filming on this main camera right here. So you guys stick around. Alrighty, folks, so what I did is I switched over to this DOA shrimp. Man, there's something nice with that working. I was throwing those AM lures and the double shad rigs, and I wasn't getting anything. So I switched over to this DOA shrimp. It's a natural color. And pretty much the way I learned how to do this was from Fern. Just cast it out there, and you reel it in very, very slow. And I like keeping my rod tip up to make it look a little bit more realistic. When you see these shrimp out here, it's just cruising, and every now and then they'll dart off when a predator fish swings at them or tries to eat them. You literally work it super simple, super slow, just like this. Barely even moving it. That's worked for me before, and I've seen Fern catch some nice fish using that method, so I'm gonna try that out. Hopefully we can get on something. So like I said, kept throwing that DOA, casting it out there. Worked it very slow, barely even working it. It's nice trout right here. Oh, it's a snook. Wow. I haven't caught a snook in a long time. Okay, let's see if we can swing him up. Heck yes. Wow, look at that. Nice. So like I said, everyone, I was throwing those AM lures, throwing the double shad rig. Didn't get anything. You know, it's kind of cold out here, but I switched over to the ZOA. I don't know if you heard in the video, there's some ruckus going on over there, so I cast it out into the dark. Worked that lure from the dark into that transition of the light, and this little baby snook ended up hitting. Haven't caught a snook in years, so. All right, I'm gonna get a picture of him and gonna get a release. Look, take a look at that lateral line. It's very pretty. To the ground, so I don't drop him off the line. There he goes. Let's see if we can get something else. So what I'm doing is, you can see a bunch of this bait fish right here, and they're getting spooked by a predator fish, obviously. Blind casting for now, but every time I'll see something, like right there, for example, if I'm reeled up, I'll try to cast behind it, and I'll work my lure into that strike zone. A lot of times, you'll end up getting that fish to bite and to commit to your lure, because they're gonna think it's a straggler, or they're gonna think that they ended up injuring one of the bait fish that they were chasing, and they'll end up hitting your lure. So that's the method that I'm doing right now. I'm sure there's people out there that have their own style of fishing when they're fishing the pier. Blind cast, of course. I like throwing past the light and reeling that lure right into that transition, that dark into the light, nice and easy. And if you guys have a specific method that you guys like to use for pier fishing specifically, you know, drop a comment down below. Give me some feedback. I'm always learning. I try to reach out to people, and you know, they have more experience than I do, and I'm not the person that's, you know, gonna say like, oh, I know everything. No, I like to learn. So if you have any feedback, drop a comment below. So cast it out beyond the light, reeled it in nice and slow on top, right into that light. It's nice trout. Nice trout, ended up hitting. Same old DOA shrimp that I got going on here. Check out the little guy. Pretty. These South Texas trout, they got that purple haze on top. A little bit of brown tint to them also. We're gonna get him unhooked, and we're gonna release right now. DOA shrimp, that clear color, produces nice. He's probably right at 14 and a half. Are you gonna get a nice little release on him? There you go. So one thing about pier fishing is, I saw some shrimp bouncing around and I saw some predator fish working them. So that's why I switched to this shrimp. You know, pier fishing is a lot different than fishing off of a boat. For example, you know, you're drifting, or even if you're wade fishing, you're covering more area. Here you're stuck to a limited zone, if you will. Just keep switching. Try to find out what the fish want. You know, if you have live shrimp, you know, that would work as well, but I don't have any of that. That's why I'm going as DOA shrimp. So far we got two trout and that snook. That snook came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting that. I actually thought it was a nice trout. Doing the same thing that I'm doing, transitioning it from the dark into the light, working it nice and slow. Had a little bit of a bump there, but alright, so same thing. I was working it out there on the end of the light. I worked it at the edge of the light and worked right into the light, and it's nice trout here. That's definitely a keeper there. That was probably right at 17. DOA shrimp, same thing. I'm gonna pick them up right here so you can get a nice close-up of it. Nice trout. Pretty trout on that DOA shrimp. Pretty. DOA shrimp, 30-pound Berkeley Vanish, pretty trout. Threw it out at the edge of the light. Right at 17 and a half. There you go. Look at this trout. You got him there? Mm-hmm. Oh, swimming away. Alright folks, another one. I'm not getting the hookups because my GoPro, I didn't charge the battery, so that's on me, but I'm just recording off my phone. You guys get the idea. Here's another shot. This one's probably up. Yeah, this one's on this side. That last one was right at 17 and a half. This one's probably right at 13. But again, on that DOA shrimp, little baby. And I'm telling you, I don't know what it is about these speckled trout and redfish down here, man. These speckled trout, they're nice to look at, nice to catch. That top fin is very nice. All right, so let's get a little release on this guy. So that's I believe 4 trout. You know, one of them was definitely 17 and a half. The last 2 were small. There was one probably right at 15, and that nice snook right here. Maybe we can get a nice little redfish. That'd be pretty cool. As soon as we're recording, I don't catch anything. As soon as the camera turns off, that's when the fish end up hitting, right? That's crazy. There he is. These cold water fish, they end up fighting a lot harder than, you know, regular. Yeah, that top fin that I was talking about earlier. See how it puffs up like that? See it right there? Pretty trout. Same method I was doing, throwing it out in the dark, working right into the light. Throwing it past the light and working it right back into the light, nice and easy. Rod tip up, and just letting that lure just cruise right through the water. So thank you guys for watching. As always, like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. It's free. Doesn't charge you guys anything. It just means that you guys have been enjoying the videos, and it helps me out a lot. Like this video, you know, comment below, give me some ideas of what to do next, what to fish next. And yeah, I'm down here in deep South Texas, you know, pretty much right at the coast. So you guys stick around for the next episode of Stoic Outdoors. Remember to be resilient on and off the water.